our channel. Our video today is on probability equation questions. The equation, and it's a level 9 type of question. So for you to be able to understand this, you should have watched our previous video on probability T diagrams. So it will be easier for you to understand this one, because this one we're using equations. Okay, so I have got a question on the board which goes, there are some red counters and some blue counters in the back, which means we don't know how many counters are in the back. The ratio of red counters to blue counters is 3:1. 2 counters are removed at random. The probability that both the counters taken are blue is 1/20. Work out how many counters were in the back before the counters were removed. Okay, so what I need to do is for me to form my expression first, for me to understand what I'm doing. So I know I have got red ones and I have got blue counters. Okay, so the red counters are free, so which means 3x, because we don't know how many they are, and the blue is x, and the total now, I just write the total counters in the bag is 4x. So I'll do my probability tree first. Okay, so I would have, okay, matrix. So that's red and that's blue. Red, blue, red, blue. Okay, so the first one, I know that they are 4x and the red ones, they are 3x. So which means my first one will be 3x over 4x. And for the blue, that will be x over 4x. Now my next thing is 2 counters are removed at random. So let's suppose I pick a red. How many red will be left? Because they are 3x, so which means I'll remove 1, which is 3x minus 1. Everything over 4x minus 1, because we have removed 1 counter. Okay? For the blue, I'll be left with x, because we haven't moved any blue, so x there, but that will be over 4x minus 1. Okay? Then we move to the next thing. Okay, how about if I pick a blue? Which means I'll be left, the red will be still the same because I've put the blue. 3x over 4x minus 1, because I've removed 1. This one, the blue, because I've removed a blue one at random now, so which means I'll be left with x minus 1 over 4x minus 1. Okay. Now, the next stage is the probability that both the counters taken is blue. So I've got blue there and I've got blue there. So which means, remember from our previous radio, we need to multiply them, which means x over 4x times x minus 1 over 4x minus 1. This should give me 1/20. Now I've got an equation, which means I can find the values of x. Okay, I can simplify this one first, because I have got an x and an x, so this can cross, then I'll be left with 1/4. So which means 1/4 times x minus 1 all over 4x minus 1. This will be the same as 1/20. Okay, because of the space, I will move to the other side. Okay, because of the space, I'll move to the other side of my board so that you can see. So I'll recopy this one so that you can have enough space to see. 1/4 times x minus 1 over 4x minus 1. This should be 1/20. Okay, so that's the stage I am now. Okay, so on here, which means I can now cross multiply. Okay, so that will be, if we multiply by that, so I will have 20x minus 1. This should be the same as if I cross multiply this, because it's a 1, so it will stay the same, 4x minus 1. Okay, then the next stage now is to expand my brackets. Okay, so 20 times x, that will be 20x sorry, 20x. 20 times 1, that will be minus 20. This should be equal to 4 times 4x, 16x. 4 times minus 1, minus 4. Okay, so I've expanded my brackets. The next thing is for me to collect my like terms, because 20x minus 20, we can't take away those two. So which means my 16x will go the other side, and my minus 20 will go the other side. And remember, with equations, when you move it across the equal sign, it changes the sign. So which means it's a positive 16x, so it will be a negative when it goes the other side. What that means is, 20x now minus 16x, this should be equal to minus 4. It's a negative, so it will be a positive, plus 20. Okay, now my next bit is 20x minus 16x, which will be 4x. Then this will be minus 4 plus 20. Remember, we're going up the number line, so that will be a 16. Now I'll divide both sides by 4. Divide both sides by 4. This will cross that, and my x would be 4. Now I've found the value of x, but the question is saying, work out how many counters were in the bag before any counters were removed. So which means we said the total was 4x for all the counters which were there, but now I've got the value for x, which means I'm substituting in there. So which means 4 times the 4, which will give me 16. So there were 16 counters in the bag before any counters were removed. Okay, as usual, we have got a worksheet at the end of the video. Practice that worksheet on probability equation questions. Send in your work for marking and feedback, then you can move to the next level.